Hello everyone! Welcome to Mexican American History. I'm David Solomon. I'm going to be the instructor for this course, and in this video we're going to be taking a little tour around Canvas and our course page in order to get more familiar with it. Now once you log into Canvas, it's going to bring you to your dashboard. And on the dashboard you can see all of your courses, and you could just click on one of your courses to enter into the course page. On the right hand side, you'll see there is a to-do list. Okay, this is all of your assignments from all of your courses in order of their due dates. Okay, that's really helpful for keeping on track with your assignments so that you don't miss something, right? You can see when things are due right there on your dashboard page. Now I'm going to hop into student view. Right now I'm in the instructor view. I'm going to go into student view now so I could show you the global menu here on the right hand side and what it's going to look like for you. Okay, so now we are in student view, and as you can see in student view, you can't see the dashboard, right? On my end, for you it would look like the dashboard that we were looking at earlier. But I wanted to show you the global menu here on the left-hand side so that you can see what these icons are for, so that you know how to navigate around Canvas. At the top you have your account button, and in there you could change your account information. Very important, right? So you might want to set up your account through there. Below that you have your dashboard page, right, which will look like the page that we were looking at previously. And below the dashboard button on the global menu is the courses button. Okay, and this is just another way of accessing your courses. So you could click on that, it'll show you your courses, you could click on the course, and there you are, you're in your course now. Okay, so below the courses button, you have the calendar button. Okay, so we could click on that, check it out. It brings you to your calendar, and this calendar will be populated with all of your assignments and due dates, so you don't have to do that. It's already set up for you. But you can click on a date and set up your own reminder. Then you click submit, and there you go. You created a reminder in your calendar. This is extremely helpful because as college students, you have a lot going on, right? A bunch of assignments, places you have to be, you have to work. You can manage all of that within your calendar by creating reminders for yourself. Now, below your calendar button, you have your inbox button. And when you enter your inbox, this is your email, right? This is where you're going to get messages from the instructor and from classmates, and all of your messages will be located right here on the left-hand side. If you want to send a message, you just click this button right here, compose a new message, and then you select a course. And then over here you could select this button to choose who you want to send your message to. You could send it to the instructor, the teacher, other students. You could type their names in this field here. You could put the subject after that and then type your message, send it, and there you go. Okay, so it's extremely important to stay in contact with me, all right? I really want to be in touch with you guys. Any kind of questions or concerns you may have, please reach out to me through email, and this is how you do it, all in your inbox right here, and you just compose a message and send it to your instructor, okay? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. It's so important, I can't stress it enough, that we be in contact, as much contact as possible if you have any questions whatsoever. Okay, back in student view, just a couple more things to show you. Below the inbox you have your history, which is all the history of the activities that you've been doing here on Canvas, all the movements you've been making. Studio, you got help. Help is important. This is another way where you can get resources that'll help you out in your college experience. All right, you have ask your instructor a question. It's another way of sending a question directly to me. Okay, so like I said, always important to keep contact. You have a link to the Online Learning Center, right? Your quest for online success, etc. Some tutorials to help you prepare for online learning. This is just resources that will help you out when using Canvas and just having an online course in general. Okay, and below that you have more resources with student support. Here you can access admissions, like the admissions department. Sometimes it's important to get a hold of them. You have to ask them a question. Counseling, tutoring, library, just more resources. These will bring you to the web pages for these departments so that you get their contact information and get a hold of them if you need to. Now let's go ahead and check out an example of a course so that you learn how to navigate within the course menus of Canvas. So first let's click on the course button here on the global menu. We'll choose a course. And this is just going to be an example course. This is not the exact course that you're going to be using, but I want to show you an example. And so once you click on a course, it's going to bring you to that course's homepage. Now we're within the course. Okay, and the course has its own menu here on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and click the student view just to kind of get an idea of what that will look like. So here on your home page, this is where you can access the syllabus. You could also click the syllabus page here, and that will bring you to your syllabus, and that's very important. Of course, I want you to look over your syllabus here in this first week. You'll also find a link to the modules page. The modules page is where everything is located in Canvas. It's going to be where you're doing all of your work. So that's why we have a link to the modules page on the home page. You'll also find other helpful links about how to use Canvas, right? It may be your first time using Canvas, or maybe you want to learn more about using Canvas. You could click these links to see various guides and videos. You can also click this link down here to contact the instructor, get a hold of me if you have any questions, right? So your homepage will look something like this. And then let's go ahead and go to the modules page so that you have an idea of what to expect. Because like I said, the modules page is where all of your work will be done in this online course. Now, once you're on the modules page, you're going to see all the modules for that particular course, okay? And each module represents a week's worth of work, okay? So let's take a look at an example of one particular module just to kind of get an idea of what to expect. Well, here you have the module for week 3, okay? So everything within this module, all these pages and assignments, they're all related to week 3, okay? So they need to be completed within this week. So the first page in the module is always going to be an introductory page, right? Kind of introduce you to the topic and what to expect and what the learning objectives are for that particular week. And then below that, you're going to have various different pages. Some pages will have text within them, some will have videos, some will have both. We could take a look at an example of one of these pages. And on this page, you're going to have some text, some information, some historical background and important points and concepts that you need to know. And then below that, you have a video that explains these topics a little further. Okay, and then at the bottom of the page, you'll notice there is the next button. Okay, this is what you use to navigate through the pages within a module. So you just click next, and it brings you to the next page and so forth, right? You just keep clicking next and going on to the next page. Okay, so this is all the course content for that particular week. Let's go ahead and go back to the main modules page. You'll also have your assignments, and due dates will be here as well. So you'll have a quiz, you'll have discussions and other assignments all located within that week's module. And then you'll have your last page, which wraps up all the key points that we've covered in that particular week. So you'll have a module for each week, and that's where all of your work will be contained. And as you go through the modules, you'll be seeing a green check mark here on the right-hand side, which tells you that you've completed that particular module once you've gone through it. Okay. Now on the left-hand side, you have your course menu, right? You see that we're on the modules page. There's also the announcements page, which is another important page because it's another way that I keep in contact with you, right? I'm going to be sending you various messages through the announcements page. You could also access your syllabus through this menu, the course menu. You could access your quizzes directly rather than going through the modules if you like. Same with the discussions, assignments, your grades. All of that is located in your course menu here on the left-hand side. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our course tour. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You could always inbox me through Canvas, and I look forward to hearing from you.